Hey guys, this is Travis with Beyond Bipolar blog. The next drug that I want to talk about is Zyprexa. This is maybe the sixth antipsychotic that I was put on out of a year span of trying Seroquel, Risperdal, Geodon, Invega, Abilify, Zyprexa, and Clozaril. Right now I'm on Latuda and Seroquel, surprisingly, but this drug, the only side effect I had was somnolence. They actually got me off of it because I was sleeping like 14 hours. And when I was in the hospital the second time, my second hospitalization, they wanted to try it because I just couldn't tolerate Risperdal. I've already exhausted Seroquel, Geodon, Abilify, Invega, and Risperdal. So I've already exhausted those, so they wanted to try Zyprexa. And I was only on it for maybe a day or two, and they realized it was a no-no for me because this drug is probably the second most drug that caused me the most tired, the most fatigued, the most somnolence. I would say that maybe it had worked on my psychosis and my suicidal ideations, but in the short run it was very temporary, and maybe over a course of a year or two I could try it again, and most definitely I wasn't on it long enough. So guys, please comment if you've been on this drug. I think I know people that were on Zyprexa, but like me and like them, they experienced the side effect of somnolence and extreme fatigue, extreme tiredness. I think this was way worse than Seroquel. Seroquel actually caused a catonic reaction where I just couldn't move it out. It was just a zombie. But this one literally made me sleep 14 hours. Now, I'll talk about a different drug, another antipsychotic, which I took the last of 7 antipsychotics that I've been on in a year, my second hospitalization. But this drug, I don't know, I can't really give you too much advice and review. I just know for me, when I was on it, for how short I was on, is that it caused extreme somnolence. And I don't think Kyle ever knew this drug because
I don't remember.
This only happened while I was in the hospital. It was one out of 2 drugs I ended up trying, and in the end, out of the one of the 2 drugs, I ended up getting off both of them because I couldn't tolerate it, and they ended up putting me back on nothing because I decided to say, well, they put me on Seroquel, screw it, I don't want to be on it. I haven't been on drugs for 2 years, where I tried my first mood stabilizer, which was Lithium, which I've already done a review on. It doesn't garner so many views, but I might do another review on it later. So anyways, guys, Zyprexa, I don't think it causes too many side effects other than somnolence. I know in the long run antipsychotics do cause weight gain, which is common. I don't believe this drug causes akathisia, though I wasn't on it long enough, and I initially knew after 3 or 4 days that it would cause akathisia, so it's doubtful that it causes akathisia. And a lot of these antipsychotics, or at least mood stabilizers, do increase dry mouth, and that could be bad because it might wear on your teeth and you might get cavities more often, which I never explained about meds in general, is that they usually cause dry mouth and you gotta be hydrated, because if it causes dry mouth, that increases intensity of developing cavities, because I don't know if you know, like people on meth, but that causes extreme dry mouth and you can definitely lose teeth. So I don't think it'll get that bad. Just be wary that dry mouth is a side effect that you need to be wary on mood stabilizers and antipsychotics, though antipsychotics in general are less known to cause dry mouth. So, like Geodon, which I explained earlier, this drug in general, there's not much I can explain, so people have to really comment on this, on their feelings on this, because for me, I was definitely not on it long enough. And I can tell you that if Seroquel ends up losing effectiveness and I'm only stuck to try a different medication. There is another called Rexulti, I think, is another maybe antipsychotic that I never experienced, but I would rather try Vraylar or Rexulti first, but my third option is Zyprexa. So it's very possible if things don't come good enough to me, I actually may put myself on this in the end, a very, very small dose. I don't know the dosages of this one. They never told me, and honestly, I don't remember. And I don't even know if they put me on the smallest dose. I don't even know if they hit me on a target dose or not. I just know it knocked me out. So please, guys, please definitely comment on this one, because I don't know enough about this drug as an antipsychotic. I do know it is an older antipsychotic. There's like the typical, which are the older antipsychotics, like Zyprexa, Clozaril, and the newer atypical, they call it atypical antipsychotics, where less likely to have side effects, but like Seroquel, Geodon, Invega, maybe Risperdal is considered a typical, which I didn't explain. But anyways, these older drugs are likely to have more side effects, includes weight gain, and maybe dry mouth, and maybe extreme tiredness, and maybe akathisia, which is extreme restlessness. So guys, be wary of this. Anyways, take care, have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe, and definitely comment if you know this drug, because you'll definitely let people know if this is a good drug or not. I haven't been on it long enough to experience it. Thanks, take care, have a good one, bye.